landscape. So the thing is, same like your energy saving, the tick, 5 tick. They means announce is a consumer product, so they announce, okay, 5 tick. So energy saving. So the thing is, a lot of people will look for this tick now. Zoom page. Yeah. So this thing is part of the Singapore journey, cyber labeling scheme is part of the Singapore journey. They started it, okay, so that to let the consumer know what kind of label, okay, of product they're supposed to get. Majority, most of the router that come into Singapore right now, at least level 1. Jangan still have a. Still have a. Okay. Oh, the thing is, because you are in the Zoom. Oh, you mute like that. Okay. You unmute means you talk, the thing will come back.
Correct. So I muting now. Now how to cut it down?
I really don't know. It's okay. High level. Consumer always don't care.
Right. I don't miss anything.
No, not yet started.
Very good. Always come a bit late.
It's okay. It's okay. We can do it quite fast.
Slowly. Slowly.
Why? Can be quite fast if you want.
Don't want. Slowly.
Have you heard of this thing, CyberSecurity labeling scheme?
No.
Mentioned 1 or 2 months back on notice. 1 or 2 months back.
It means somebody that doesn't know what you said. Different category.
No, this thing already announced since 2022 by CSA. CyberSecurity Agency, CSA.
In Singapore,
Yeah. So they announced it, okay, they categorize cybersecurity, okay, labeling for all the IoT products. So all our router actually comply with this. All the label actually comply with
But still seeing
huh? But
there's some
I don't know. This thing something wrong eh? Why
the Zoom experience otherwise because
hello? Something is wrong. Okay, the thing is you can see all the products, okay? All these are the products classified by this CSA, okay? CSA itself having these are the products, the name, the company itself, then the CSS level, okay? The level. Why like that? Okay, you can see. Okay, as you can see, the CSS, CLS level, okay, they have level 1, 2, and 4. Okay, level 4 already have 50 products. Okay, level 1, you can see all these routers are actually being classified as level 1. All these router, okay, most of the router level 1. Then level 2 have many router. Yes, these are the router, okay, level 2.
42.
Yeah, 42 of them. Okay, they are classified at level 2. So on the market, they respond to this CLS, classification since 2022.
CLS stand for what?
That is tonight topic.
Okay. You tell us what is CLS?
CyberSecurity labeling scheme.
Scheme.
Okay,
What is labeling on the appliance?
Huh?
On the appliance,
On all the products,
on
yes.
the products.
All the IoT products.
So level 1 and level 2 is the difference. And level 4, what's the difference?
What's the difference? That is the topic that we're going to discuss today. We will see what is the difference. Okay? Good evening. Let's start. I think it's good time to start. Okay, tonight we talk about this security labeling scheme level 2. Why this topic come about is because February, okay, in the budget, when PM actually announced budget, then they actually saying that by 2027, okay, all the IoT products must minimum, okay, level 2. Okay, the reason being that there's a lot of hacking in Singapore. Okay, we have 2,000 over router are being compromised, and they running this thing called botnet. It's a bot. Okay, so they're going to attack somebody else. Use Singapore as a base to attack somebody else. So it's
So what is physically Singapore or just only they put it in?
no, they compromise Singapore those computer. Then they using Singapore computer to attack somebody else. So
they do it in Singapore or do it in the other place?
don't know where they do it, but Singapore is one of the, base. So when the other country they get attacked, they will trace back to Singapore. Then they tell Singapore, hey, do something about it.
Originated from Singapore.
Yes, attack originated from Singapore. So for that,
You see, with the IP address, when they locate the location,
huh?
from the IP
Yes,
address,
definitely.
but whether it's really in Singapore, unless you have the IP address.
Once you are being controlled, okay, once you are being controlled, you don't know who your controller is, but the bot that been start the attack is from Singapore, so they will trace back to Singapore. So it will reflect very bad in Singapore.
They trace the computer.
Yeah, definitely they trace the computer.
Arrest the person.
No lah, it's not the person, but definitely they found that they actually, been compromised.
Yeah, like when you start, you are in all this computer, you are the hacker.
Okay, so if you do that, then that will be another case. Okay, so for this, okay, they were saying that Singapore need a higher baseline, security baseline of this our residential router, and it have to be changed by end of 2027, which is next year. And next year, all Singapore router supposedly comply to this CLS2. Okay? And it's based on this standard ETSI EN 303 645. This is a standard. So why is it a router method? Because router being the central items in the household, which all the connected home. And then if it's a weak router, okay, you can expose your personal data or traffic, and then you will compromise your computer. Then once you're affected, you affected the whole home network. Not only your computer, but other things, other products, other devices, maybe your handphone or whatever, okay, can be controlled by hacker.
Control by hacker.
They can inject some kind of spy bot or something to control your machine to do something else, which is bad. So router is not a connecting device, but a very security critical device. So this router must be, more secure in a sense. And most of the, now currently all routers are compliant with CLS 1.
The router is only a channel. The security is at the endpoint, the handphone. So your handphone will not be compromised.
Not really true. It depends on the. If a router is very good in blocking all the traffic, external traffic, then it will not be compromised.
If it compromise the fridge, the cooker, the toaster, and so on, it won't compromise your handphone. Because
could be
the router is only a channel only.
Yes, but the thing is if your router don't protect all your system inside your house, then all are being compromised. Okay, so what is CLS? So CLS stands for CyberSecurity Labeling Scheme, and it's a Singapore label for consumer IoT cybersecurity. Okay, so it helps the buyer to identify product with strong security.
Only in Singapore.
Yes,
Wow, we are so advanced.
we started CLS in 2022.
Other countries,
I don't know, but Singapore we start CLS.
It must be an international kind of
Yes, of
standard.
course. Yeah. We will follow the international standard. Later will come. Okay. So this label is a market signal, okay, to a compliant framework. So you tell the market, okay, if you want to come to Singapore, you must comply with it. Just like the energy saving label.
That you cannot sell
Okay.
it.
Energy saving label. So if you come to Singapore, okay, it must be, we say aircon must be at least 3 tick. At least 3 tick, 4 tick or 5 tick.
3 tick, 4 tick.
You don't understand, you don't know about energy saving label. You go to the supermarket, those appliances, you see tick. 3 tick, 4 tick, 5 tick. 5 tick is the most energy saving.
Oh. They can anyhow put or not?
Cannot.
They test it.
They must supply the products. Supply the products for the standard board to test, and then they will issue.
Or issued by us?
Yes, Singapore standard board.
Oh.
Okay, so cannot anyhow. You can anyhow put. Just like our standard. For fire protection, on all the appliances, they have this sticker, right? Okay, electrical appliances they have stickers saying that, okay, approved by Singapore. Once they approve, is actually for fire compliance. I mean, the thing will not cause fire. So similarly, for all the router, IoT, all the products, okay, they must comply with this CLS. Okay. So what is CLS? Okay. CLS, okay, they have level 1 to 4.
No.
1 being a basic
This
security requirement.
is not concerned with soap.
Right?
This is
2 is you meet
Soap is
all
soap.
the
This is
military requirement for
So you are recording this.
YouTube.
international standard plus level 1.
So you need
So
to go to
they
YouTube.
have, that's the highest. Then
You must
level
search
3
on
is
YouTube lah.
security by design.
If you don't have, then you search.
Then you must submit this
Search
third-party software, the binary assessment for the people to do assessment. Level 4, okay, you must submit
Right.
for penetration test.
So you
Structured penetration test. That means the product must submit for the company to do a penetration test. If it pass, then it can be a level 4 product. So that's the highest. That means it can withstand somebody intrude and test cannot get through in a normal way. Okay. So now we focus on level 2. Okay. So what is all these mandatory security requirements? So by 2027, okay, all the resident router will move from level 1 to level 2. So this change will apply to all the resident routers sold in Singapore. So that means by end 2027, the market you will never see a level 1 router. Supposedly they will sell all the level 2 routers.
So you got to buy a new router.
Yeah, hopefully yes.
So if a level 1 router cannot, so must buy or continue to use.
It's up to you to decide on your own. But if you subscribe to this telco will give you free router. If you subscribe to them, okay, then this free router will be compliant with CLS too. So choice is yours. Okay, why Singapore is raising the bar? Okay, it's because of all these home router are being frequent attack target. Okay, and it's weak. A lot of weak router. They have weak authentication, encryption, and so on. Okay. So they found that it's better to have a baseline, stronger baseline security within the household. And so that the household are being protected. All the Singapore home supposedly are protected.
You mean other country?
Huh?
You mean other country have tighter standard for their router?
I'm not sure, but Singapore moved to be better off, I don't know. Okay, so one
now you still want to enhance it.
no lah. Now currently is level 1. Currently level 1. So by
there's actually
next year level 2.
standard already for router lah.
Yeah,
Level
there is
1,
standard.
level 2.
Yes.
Only 2 level or 3?
4.
4. Okay.
I show you right. Just some router is 4 already. Already 4.
Just now was talking everything. Yeah, 4. So to actually take the action. Now the government is saying, okay, let's see, government decided to actually they want to the level 4 kind of standard.
No, they don't want level 4.
No, what I'm trying to say.
They don't want everybody level 4 because it's expensive.
Yeah,
you can
that's
see the
why.
router that actually level 4 is expensive router.
Yeah,
Okay, it costs $1,000, $2,000.
Correct.
Okay, not every,
So
home
okay,
want to afford.
we are talking about assumption. So now exactly what is the point Singapore is actually trying to implement? That is my question.
Yeah lah, try to implement all the routers supposed to be level 2. Now currently it's level 1, which is the very basic security.
Okay, so that is none of our business in the sense the only thing you know, if whoever the authority you don't know who is handling this case. If they decided to treat, then definitely the importer will not be able to import something that is below 3, right? So when they cannot actually import, none of us can actually get one. Is actually is not required by the Singapore standards, right?
Not really true. Not really true. That's the problem.
That is a problem that
That's a problem.
That is also not true.
Yeah.
That is also not true. We are also as a listener also do not know what you are talking about.
Consumer, got the choice on all these things. So it's informed. That means as a consumer, you must have knowledge to choose what is best for you, right? Just like the tick, the energy saving tick.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, if you see something that's 1 tick, 2 tick, then you say, hey, I don't want this. So I pay more.
Correct. Correct.
If I got 5 tick, I pay less, better.
Correct. But on the ticks on the energy efficiencies standard, they make it compulsory already because the importer cannot import anything less than 3 tick for washing machine. Cannot be less than 4 tick for the aircon or whatever it is. Then for us, we just have to pay for more expensive, more efficient equipment. That's all.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
so same thing like this thing.
Yeah.
No, same thing like this thing. They want to be implemented across the board. Okay, saying that, okay, I don't want CLS 1. I want CLS 2 by end of next year.
Yeah. Okay.
So those suppliers will make it happen lah. So it's for
it's
the
already
same.
there already. It's up to you whether you want to actually with that kind of certification before the importer will import it. So there are two different situations now. One is the government say I want to level 4. Anything below that you cannot sell.
I thought you mentioned
Is there something for us to choose?
2027, you must level 2. Now is CS level 1.
Yeah.
Right? All the telco will give you whatever now present, since 2022 until now is level 1.
Yes.
But level 1 still can be attacked by people.
Yes, of course.
But actually these are both hardware and software. So hardware is given by the telco, whatever we buy. But software is any way that for us we can improve as a user.
I'm not sure. The one I'm not sure. The one will be based on the vendor itself. How actually they implement. Okay. So Singapore is actually based on this standard okay, called the European Technical Institute, ETSI. Okay. European Standard 303645. This is a standard that we use to be based on for level 2.
I think the connection has some problem.
Okay, this is a standard. So we want to establish a global consumer standards. So this one is being applied in Euro already. The European. So they want to follow the same standard so that
They need to. The government.
Singapore.
Okay.
Okay. They want to follow the same standard.
Yeah.
So is this CSM2? this following standard doesn't mean I will see it as a
Yes.
that means
So this thing will actually determine the CLS2 lah. Okay. So with this standard, okay, the attack on these smart devices will be much difficult lah. And then the standard will encourage security by design. That means all those vendors will design a product, will adopt the same standard. They were able to have more prone. I mean, more prone to not being attacked by the attacker itself. And also move the security into the product from the start. And it will prevent a widespread of attack by all these. You're building a device that actually more secure. Then in Singapore will be less. People to be attacked. Okay, this standard, okay, they have structured with 13 high-level security provision. So there are 68 provision in total. Okay, there are 33 mandatory requirements and 35 recommendations inside this standard. Okay. So these are the 13 provisions, okay, in this standard itself. Okay, so it's very common actually, like no universal default password. That means the password must not be universal. Okay, currently a lot of routers they already have. Okay, the router will never be simple password. Older router you only have admin. You type admin will go in. But now all the new router come is
they require a certain number.
No, there's a serial number. Okay, part of the serial number will be inside. You look at the inside behind there's a serial there's a number. Okay, that say that this is a password. So you must using this same password to go in. The serial number.
Okay.
So
but if I want to change that,
you can change that.
I can change that, but I have to comply to all
a lot of things are there.
The code.
So there's no universal password, default password. It will not be admin, it will not be something else, password or something. Okay? Then inside they have means to manage the report of the vulnerability, and then you must keep the software update. Okay? Then store all the security parameter. Okay? The communication itself, okay, must be secure. And there are many actually.
These are all not our concern as a consumer. Somebody that is dealing with the equipment, then they have to actually look into all this.
Yes, of course. As a consumer,
so
you don't care about this.
When you talk, you have to actually say that this is for who to actually be responsible. Yeah, and who is responsible.
This is actually the standard, okay, complies with one or these things to be inside your product, to be CLS2.
To be qualified for the certification of CLS2.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is a complete message from you to us.
Okay.
Otherwise, you also get okay.
So this CLS tool is aligned with the military, international security requirement. Okay, so with these standards, I mean they built in. That means all the product will be more secure lah. And then the vendor will have a standards. I mean will have a set of standards to be follow to implement.
Yeah.
Okay, then the consumer like us will be better off lah.
Don't talk about better off, not necessarily. For cost point of view, it's not better off because I don't care whether it's safe or not. But
no, but the thing is, like just how Dr. Ho say, if you are attacker, you attack somebody, it will charge you. Because you are
that
attacker.
is another thing.
But the thing is, you are not the attacker. Somebody control your machine, attack.
Yeah.
Then you implicated. How?
If I am buying a router in Singapore and it's certified for that and it still got attacked, I don't think I will be held responsible.